Posting every day doesn't do what most people think it does, and that's the part that really nobody talks about. Okay, so I just recently started a building in public series where I'd be checking in every single week and just blogging or vlogging where I currently am, the things that I'm discovering as I've been rebuilding my brand and pushing in a new creative direction this year. The whole entire goal from uploading daily, specifically doing 90 days, which is my current challenge. The whole point is developing a system and a routine to where I'm focusing on the important shit, like specifically what I'm trying to build. And what I'm trying to build is something that I own. It's not just the idea of like vanity metrics, like subscribers, followers, and views. It's community over audience. It's the people that genuinely fuck with me. And in 2026, we have so many forms of content. You have short form, you have longer short form now, you have long form, and you have live. And people still sleep on text posts and creative posts like Instagram carousels or posting to X. The point being is in 2026, there's so many ways where you can take what you do and love as a person and you can document that, you can create a brand around that, and you can influence other people to go after their shit, which is why I started all of this in the first place. And with so many forms of content creation, I genuinely believe you can show up every single day on the micro posting, the vertical content, the threads, the text post, alongside with setting other goals in bigger portions like brand deals and how to work on your brand and things that you want to challenge yourself with. I feel like it's more important than ever to be so hyper focused on the idea of showing up over the immediate results for showing up. Like I have experienced even so far, but I feel like more creators would experience less anxiety and burnout and stress of trying to figure out what the fuck to do if they were so hyper focused on just producing and sharing what they do, like what they're into. It sounds so fucking stupid, but so many creators are lost on how to make connections to viewers. Like they don't know the content to create, but there's so many things that person is into. And I just think if you create a habit of just telling yourself you're gonna show up and do something and you share the shit you're into, you can only do the important thing, which is build a community. So today is number 50. Like literally, I'm recording this video and uploading it the same day. I have uploaded vertical every day. I have stuck to uploading posts multiple times a week. I've done 1 to 2 long form posts a week, and I have streamed on a more consistent schedule, making the streams more personal, more direct, like giving them a reason. These are all part of my objectives and my goals. This is why I created the 90-day creator and 90-day streamer blueprints. Because in order to really grow in 2026, you can't just attempt to do something a few times for 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You have to get through the stages of developing a habit where it just becomes who you are as a person. It just becomes part of your character. And after showing up for 50 days straight and posting a shit ton of content, I actually seen on Instagram yesterday that I had like 145 posts in the last 30 days alone. But what I've started to notice along the way is where my attention focuses, like the important shit. And it's not really like the growth spikes, like the large following days or the viral videos. Like they have happened, which is great, but I'm starting to see what these platforms are really rewarding for staying consistent. One important combination I found along the way is clearer executions and faster decisions. It's crazy now, after creating so many pieces of content this year, how many ideas bounce off each other, and I don't even debate anything now. I'm just like, okay, that's a great fucking idea. Like it's crazy how one thing will bleed off into another. Like yesterday, I found out about TikTok Shop. And ironically, I was posting a video about lenses. So I completely re-recorded the video in the moment that I already had recorded. And I put it together on the idea of being able to try this TikTok Shop. I feel like as a creator before, I would have overcomplicated that process. I would have been like, oh, I already recorded a video, so I shouldn't cut the recording that I already did. I'll put this one out and I'll do something later. Instead, I was just decision mode. Chop that, throw the footage away. Let's go in the new direction to test this for me and my brand. And one day the results are crazy. It was clearly worth me doing that. And as a quick response for even trying to switch the direction a little bit for TikTok Shop, it changed the dynamic of the video overall, where the video is performing well everywhere. And with this, you almost become addicted to the content creation process in itself. Like the fact that you're just actually coming up with new ideas, implementing them, and making more, and then interacting with this dope community that you're building. When you do that, you have less time to focus your emotions on vanity metrics. Like you don't get so bummed if one video flops. Like over the last 50 days, I've had videos get 2 million views. I've had videos get 2,000 views. When you're so hyper-focused on the content and the production, and you're proud of it, and you are still seeing that, okay, even in those videos that got 2,000 views, there's still 20 people that are highly engaged, they're appreciative, and they're interacting. It shifts your identity from being so reactionary from the vanity metrics, like I said. And then you notice that this rhythm is forming, and it's a fun rhythm. Like a couple weeks ago, we went on a little last minute vacation, and I was doing my daily uploads. So I was like, I gotta continue to do this. And I got creative. I packed up a light, I packed up my camera gear, even though I didn't record anything else. I was just gonna do the verticals for that weekend. Made those videos in a hotel. They did well. Like they did oddly well in comparison to other videos. And it just felt natural, which I think is the big importance with sticking to a direct thing that you're doing for 3 weeks, let alone 50 days. At first it feels like effort, and sometimes that effort doesn't feel rewarded right away. You do focus on the vanity metrics, the wrong things, and you kind of have to push through that phase. And this is where I feel like a lot of creators fucking go wrong, myself included. Like you say you're gonna do something, you announce it, you get started, and you don't get as much hype when you're in the trenches after a few weeks. But what I'm telling you right now is when you can push past that effort stage where you're trying to get a reaction for challenging yourself with this thing, you get to the discipline stage. And this is where it creates the rhythm, the routine that I just mentioned. And then that's where you build your identity. That's where like you start to become so tunnel fucking vision on who you are and what you're doing. The compliments I've gotten over the last few weeks where people are like, dude, you are dialed. You are like in a flow state right now. And I feel that way. I really do. I feel unfucking stoppable right now. I haven't felt this way in years. And I remember back in the day when I felt this way before, I stuck to a schedule, I stuck to a system, I stuck to a routine. I hate talking about it in streams and videos, but this is why I created the blueprints the way that I did. I can confirm now after 50 days of locking in, when you create higher systems than just the simple make a video, hopefully it gets views. When you build structure and other goals, and you include like the little nuances, the things like answering the emails in your daily routine and reaching out to the brands in a week. When you stack all of it up and you operate as a foundation, as a business, you become so focused as a operating machine than just trying to be a good component. So if there's any valuable lesson I can give you guys today, for anybody that's struggling right now, whether you've been following me and you're joining along and like trying to shift directions this year and really own your brand, and you're trying to educate yourself more, learn more as a creator and creative. Guys, it gets tough. I have days where I'm like, man, had a little bad run. What am I doing bad? What should I switch up? I just had to learn to slow down and just stay the course and believing in myself and the things that I'm into. I love this shit, man. And I just don't think that if I show up and continue to share the shit that I love, I can go wrong. And the same thing is for you guys. Sure, maybe right now you don't have the rewards of 10,000 views a vertical or 1,000, 5,000 views a long form, or you don't have 50 viewers yet in your stream. I can tell you, one, by you sticking through with the things that you said you were going to challenge yourself to help you out, it will build character that you don't realize you're building. And two, it will pay off because you'll start focusing on the things that actually matter. When you do get those extra new viewers, you will be more appreciative because you will know that they are there specifically for you. It's much more rewarding. So, next 50 days, I'm gonna lock in. You guys need to lock in. What this looks like for myself, refinement, man. I wanna stick the course. There are days where I wanna jump the gun. I get so excited about the progress I've already made on the year, and I want to fast forward that. I want to launch that product earlier. But like, for example, today I just launched my LUT pack. I know, it's finally fucking out. And the thing is, when I like check the final boxes, the PDFs, the files, like the LUTs, I literally said out loud, damn, you did a fucking good job. Not even kidding. I actually vocally said that sitting right here at this desk. I was so proud of myself. If I would have jumped the gun and rushed that sooner, it wouldn't give me the fulfillment that I just had. So I want to continue sharpening my direction, building my assets, creating more relationships, and I want to start locking in for big picture stuff moving into the second quarter of the year. These are the things that take more time and attention to detail. These are your custom merch drops and your physical product drops and new content directions. Again, I could jump the gun right now and maybe start another random podcast series or try to rush and create a batch of shirts just to see what happens. But I feel like as a creator, if I stick the course, if I continue to become intentional and I build all of that over a period of time where it makes sense for me, again, the end result will just be so much better. I don't know why, I just wanted to do this more raw, more old school today. I didn't want to try to make it like a throughout the day vlog. I just wanted it to be a sit down. Here's where I am. I'm feeling good. I'm fucking amped up. Here's why I'm feeling this way. Here's what I believe is helping my growth as a creator right now. I just want to inspire you guys to lock in and believe in yourselves a little bit because the payoff is just so good. Blueprint, slut pack, everything that you guys need, description in the video. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm out. Peace. Deuces.